On this episode of Huskies on the Road, we visit Val's Rapid Service to explore the burger joint's more than half a century history. And later, we explore the Quarries Park and Nature Reserve. Buckle up, because it's time for Huskies on the Road.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our second episode of Huskies on the Road. I'm Joey Guzik.
I'm Calvin Edmondson Geisel.
And I'm Mason Kroll.
Well, is there a more well-loved restaurant than our next location of Val's here in St. Cloud?
I don't think so. I mean, I've heard they've been around for quite a while, and it seems like when we were there, it was pretty busy. And their food was amazing, so.
Yeah, they're constantly busy throughout the day, when they open and all the way to when they close, they're busy, and it seems like such a lively atmosphere, so.
Yeah, especially, they're really close to campus here, so, students love them, and they're just really well loved. So, let's check out and see what they're all about up next here.
We're off to Val's Burgers. Joey, what are we looking for?
I'm looking for some burgers. It's in the name. It's gotta be pretty good.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of hungry, but luckily for us, Val's is just a couple minute drive off of campus here.
It's a student favorite.
Yeah, it won't take long at all.
It's been here forever, in the community for a really long time here.
Yeah. Well, I've heard before that this place is in its third or fourth generation of ownership, so it must have been around, something must be good about it if it's been around that long.
And even through all this ownership, it's all family ran, which is really cool to have here.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm Aaron Henning, owner of Val's Hamburgers.
Where did the name Val's come from?
Val's was my grandpa's name. He started the business in 1959.
Have you and your brother always wanted to own?
No. I have a degree in political science and rhetoric and writing, so I have a different direction planned, but when my dad was looking to retire, it was a good opportunity, and me and my brother both agreed that it would be the right move to make for us and our families.
What does a typical day look like here?
Typical day, we usually get started kind of with the morning work around 9 o'clock, just come general cleanup, get the supplies brought in, do any phone calls, respond to any emails that we have kind of backlogged from the day before. 11 o'clock we open, we start cooking right away. Online orderings can be placed at any time the day prior, so usually when we get here there's a couple waiting for us already, so we get going right at 11 o'clock and we continue to take orders, and we're busy until about that 1:30. 1:30 we have a little bit of a lull until kind of people get down with work around 4 o'clock, 4:30, and then we have our dinner rush about 5:15 to 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. How have things changed with online ordering now?
The big first change came when my dad took over from our grandfather with his brother in 1980. They implemented a computer ordering system. So prior to this iteration, there used to be a kiosk here with the phone. You'd pick up the phone while you're looking at the menu, it would dial out to someone's home. They would pick up the phone call there, and then you would see the order being placed in real time on a computer screen. And then in 2022, we implemented the new system here, which was kind of a response to the pandemic. During the pandemic, we moved exclusively to ordering ahead. We weren't able to have the lobby open at that time. So this is kind of improvements on improvements on improvements on the system that we implemented during the pandemic.
How many customers normally come in per day?
We serve kind of during the slower time of year. Our busy time of year is April through August, so besides that kind of busy time, we serve between 200 and 300 people a day. During the busy time, so April through August, we're kind of gearing up right now. We're starting to move more towards that 350, 400, and we can max out at 6. Right now, we're really focused on kind of maintaining the light of the changing economic circumstances. A lot of people are really tight on cash. The first thing that people tend to cut out of their budget every month is going out to eat. So we try to maintain a very low menu price. Our average ticket costs between $10 and $12. It's $20 to feed a family of 3. So we take a lot of pride in that, and that's through a lot of tough negotiations with our distributors, a lot of management on the side of labor, and making sure that we keep our overhead low so that we can pass those cost savings on to our customers, make sure that we can continue to keep high volumes and hit volume incentives with our distributors.
Kind of with that, how are you able to stay a part of the St. Cloud community?
I put a lot of my time towards community-focused activities, discussing options with the cities about how we can continue to make the improvements to our infrastructure around us and how those can continue to push the business in the right direction. Right now we do have a major reconstruction project going on in Lincoln Avenue right here. We're really concerned about the public safety aspect of this and how it's going to be impacting not only access to our property, but maybe bringing some questions about public safety. And we want to make sure that our customers are always kept safe. And the only way to do that is to stay on top of it and make sure that projects that are coming through make that their top priority.
Mason and I are going to try some food. So what's the best menu item to try?
Double cheese and a fry.
Yep, I'll do everything.
I'll also have everything.
Anything drink or anything else?
That'll be all for us.
All right, I'll get you guys up here in just a minute for you.
Thanks very much. You know when it comes in a paper bag like this, that's when you know it's gonna be good.
What, the little grease spots? Oh, that's perfect.
Oh boy. Take a look here. There's legit more fries in this bag than there are in the fry bag. Plentiful, generous on the fries.
This is
very full, very generous on the fries.
Let's try this.
Nope.
That's good, especially with everything on it here.
No, it's just good. Other places, when they put ketchup and mustard on, they like go to town with it. They put way too much. That's
right.
It's dripping out the side. They ain't holding together.
Like
This is portioned.
They know the exact ratio they gotta put on here. They've perfected it over so many years.
Yep. So right here we got their blueberry cheesecake deluxe shake. If we pop the lid here, like, that looks pretty dang good to me. I'm gonna take a swig of this thing and see what it's like here. Oh, there's crunchy bits. So there's like legit crust in it. Like, dang, I like it. I like the cheesecake part of it, and that plays really well with how creamy the ice cream is, and then the fruitiness of the blueberry. Really well balanced, great texture, great serving size too. For this was only a few bucks and sizable compared to what you'd get at fast food these days. So, thumbs up.
And with you being, I believe, the third generation,
Yep.
how does it feel to continue that family legacy?
Great. You know, it's a big part of my identity. Every consideration I make is how do we keep this rolling? We're going to have one of our second cousins coming in July. He just turned 14, so he's going to be the first fourth generation person working here. So that's really been our goal, is to get that over the finish line. Make sure that we continue to have family owning and operating the business as our time comes to an end. But we really want to hit that 100-year mark. So we're on year 67 right now. So by the time I retire, we'll hit it.
Joey, I gotta say, I think those are some of the best fries in a shake I've ever had.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can definitely see why there's always a line to wait to get all of this, because it's absolutely worth it.
If you guys could go back and try something new, what would it be?
I think, we just had a cheeseburger there, and they had so many other things and shakes and just really interesting stuff that you don't see everywhere. So trying one of their more specialty items would be really cool, I think.
Yeah, I think especially with all the flavors of shakes they have, I think I would like to try, even more flavors of shakes.
All right, coming up after this, we're going to the Quarries.
This past weekend, the Huskies were back at it as they welcomed the Arizona State Sun Devils to the Brooks Center.
Stabilized the blue line for the Huskies, a fantastic skater and playmaker.
Damon Garner and Vernon Yetnin both do an excellent job streeting traffic.
In that same inning, Blaine Guthrie, he goes yard to make it 5-3 Huskies.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Do you want to watch people sit in front of a camera awkwardly and talk? Well, watch Husky tonight on UTVS and streaming on the UTVS app.
Stops, changes directions, comes up with 20 seconds left, loops around, shot! He scored! Overtime game winner for granite.
Welcome back. If you're in the St. Cloud area, another place to visit with plenty of views are the Quarries. Let's go check it out. All right, Calvin, what are you looking forward to here, going to the Quarries?
Well, I want to know what the quarries look like, you know, because they're supposed to be, you know, they're old mining depots. Like, you know, I know they're supposed to be lakes now, but what do they actually look like?
Right, and like, so I live here, so I've been there, I think, once for like family photos. And I mean, those quarries filled up with water create some very cool backdrops. I think you're really going to like what you see there.
I think, I mean, I'm excited just to kind of, you know, when you read a lot about different things,
right?
But then you've never actually been there. So honestly, I'm just happy to be going. You know, like I'm not really, there's nothing like, you know, super intriguing to me, but it's just the entire thing's interesting to me because I've read all about it. I've learned about all of, you know, how it formed, where it came from, all that stuff.
Right.
But like, I can actually see it now.
All right, Calvin, let's go to the Quarries.
Yeah. We'll see you when we get there. All right, everyone, we've made it to the quarry. Now we're gonna go check out some of the spots here. Now, we're over here at the parking lot. We're gonna head down to Quarry 11 right here. It's got a beach. It's got some jumping cliffs. We're gonna have fun with that later, but yeah, we're gonna go do that. So, the quarries, as a mining operation, were originally opened in 1863, about 5 years after Minnesota became a state, and about 10 years after St. Cloud as a town was established. So, these were kind of the backbone of the St. Cloud economy for a long time. And St. Cloud granite, it's red granite, and it's considered some of the most beautiful and durable granite in the country. Granite from these quarries around here has been used in the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial and the Korean War Memorial in Washington, D.C. And it has also been used in the Mount Rushmore Visitor Center in South Dakota. Wow. So St. Cloud granite's actually been into a lot of interesting places. It's recognized around the world, in fact, because there are even some buildings in Singapore that have St. Cloud granite as part of their building material. So St. Cloud granite is well renowned.
And that's where the city got the name, the Granite City, right?
Right. If you've ever wondered why, you're thinking St. Cloud, why is it called the Granite City? This is why. Whatever you do, don't be like this guy. You might wonder, how did such prized granite form in the first place? Well, around 1.7 billion years ago during the Precambrian era, the area that is now Minnesota was part of an ancient tectonic collision zone. These subduction zones caused magma to rise from the Earth's mantle into the crust, where it cooled and formed the granite. Over the course of the next 1.5 billion years, several factors lifted the granite close to the surface. Plate tectonics pushed the land up, and erosion gradually stripped away overlying rock layers. During the last ice age, which ended approximately 10,000 years ago, glaciers further scraped and polished the granite, which left behind smooth exposures and helped create the local topography we see today. But this quarry is about 40 feet deep. So if you look at this map here, we said we're coming to Quarry 11, so this is about 40 feet deep, and then all the way up here, Quarry 2 on the other end of the map here. This is the largest quarry. It is also the deepest quarry in the park. It's 116 feet deep.
If the quarries were such a success for the Granite City area, then why did they stop? What led to the quarries closing down and becoming a nature preserve? It turns out that things began to change for St. Cloud granite heading into the 20th century. Over time, many quarries were abandoned due to rising costs. Cheaper building materials such as Portland cement became popular, and the quarrying industry was in decline. By the 1950s, the few quarries that remained closed down, leaving the area abandoned. Over time, the abandoned quarries were filled by groundwater and rainfall, or filled artificially. In 1992, Stearns County purchased the site from the Cold Spring Granite Company and added the land to its county park system. On January 1st, 1998, the Quarries Park and Nature Reserve was opened, and that is how it remains to this day.
A variety of plants and animals can also be found among the oaks and aspens scattered across the park, including yellow lady slippers, Indian paintbrushes, and prickly bear cacti, as well as red-shouldered hawks. So we got here and our producers were like, hey, this is a nice cliff to jump off of. We should, jump in the water, having some fun. It's about 60 degrees out here, 50 with the wind chill. I think they're crazy. But we'll see how it goes.
Give us a countdown, Calvin.
3, 2, 1, go! What did it feel like? What's going through your mind?
I'm regretting my life choice. All right. I need a blankie now.
Yeah,
blankie.
All right. Are you gonna get a shot of are you gonna do it again?
Nope.
All right, Mason. Now that you're out of the quarries and you're sitting here at the desk with us, do you really regret it?
Yes.
Really?
It felt like as soon as my head went underwater, my whole body was on fire. It was that level of cold. It was instant regret. But once we got out, that was probably the worst part, was drying off, because we didn't have enough towels. It felt like my coldness was immeasurable. So yeah, I don't know, but
we should have brought 5 extra towels.
Yeah, I needed a sauna after that. So,
but absolutely worth it for Huskies on the Road, though, right?
Hopefully y'all enjoyed that.
Hopefully,
because I didn't.
Yeah, we can tell. All right, so Calvin.
Yeah.
What did you find interesting about the quarries?
Oh, well, firstly, most importantly, him being really cold. That was awesome to watch.
That was very enjoyable.
I got to interview him while he was freezing cold. It was great. Yeah, I enjoyed a lot of the park. It was obviously early in the spring, so there wasn't a whole lot there. But, it's just nice to be out in nature for a little bit. And especially since there's no one there, it was really nice to just kind of feel like I had the whole park to myself. And so it was really enjoyable in that sense, even though it wasn't summer yet and there wasn't a ton of green. It was nice to just kind of see the park as it was.
Yeah, and the other thing is, we only saw like a small portion of the park. The quarries are huge, relatively. We only went to, what quarry is that, 11?
I think it was quarry 11.
11, yeah. And there's like how many other ones?
I think at least 19 more.
Yeah, so if you want to see more of it, there's plenty more to see.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff.
You alright? It just feels like it's coming from everywhere. Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.